Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name's Chris and it's fantastic to have you back with us for another video. Now, not very well, so bear with me. My voice might come and go. I might, end up having coughing fits, whatever. Just really unwell today, but I really wanted to get this video out. I wanted to talk about some projects that we don't normally talk about that regularly on the channel. And I'm looking at 5 projects that I'm going to call out that are going to do really well in the long term. I think they're going to do well in the short term, but these are really long-term, projects. So a horizon of, anywhere up to 5 years, 10 years possibly. I think these projects are going to be absolute monsters. Really interested to get your views and opinions. Now, obviously, I'm not sort of calling out the regular ones that I call out that I really am passionate about. But, I'm also really passionate about these ones. Do let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. And are there any projects you would have selected for this list for a long-term view? If you enjoy this sort of content, mash up that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video. Don't forget to jump in our Discord. Link is in the description. It's free to join. We are dropping our NFT project on the 28th of February. There's lots of information on Discord. Website should be live shortly. So, do jump in the Discord. And why not become a member? We've got our Patreon link in the description of the video, so check that out as well. We would love to have you as a member. Right, let's get down to the desktop. So the first one I'm going to call out, we called this one out really early on. I couldn't believe what I was reading, and I do suggest that you go away and you research this particular project. I'll give you a brief overview, but it's going to be really brief. This is my opinion. It's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, so treat this as educational purposes only, and make sure you do your own research before making any investment decisions. Now, we got into this one at about 0.25%. We flagged it to our Patreon members first of all, why YouTube members back then. And we then went, a bit later out to the public on this one, right? So we're not affiliated with any of these projects, just to be really clear. This is not like paid content or anything like that. I really do think that these projects are going to do really well, but you've got to go do your research and make sure that you use a limit order, not a market order for some of these, because bots will sort of pick you off, and you'll pay a little bit more if you use a market order on some of these. So just be aware of that. Listed on Coinbase, we got in before this, and obviously we saw a huge price discovery from 0.25% up to about 13-14 cents. Which was fantastic, but it has pulled back as we kind of were expecting it to, and we were telling people it would. But it's a fantastic use case, detects and responds to new and emerging malware faster. Again, I'm not going to go into the real detail of this. I'll leave that to you. It is a solid team, solid tech, and they've got some huge partnerships. So long term, I expect this one to do really well. It's a use case that is needed in the real world, I believe. So yeah, check it out. Currently at just over 4.5 cents at 46.35, up 1.5% at the time of recording, rank 472. Again, I think this is a good price, but no FOMOing in. Make sure that you you look at the charts and you find a good spot to get into this project if it's one that resonates with you, of course, and you've done your research and you're happy with it. Okay, moving on. Next project is Meld. Really like this, banking stack of for DeFi. I expect this to link up to banks and all sorts. We've seen banks going into the metaverse now. I think it was JP Morgan. So yeah, I expect big things from Meld, and a project long term that I think is going to do really, really well. We had Ken on the show, so do search through the channel and find that video, and you'll get more of an idea of what Meld is looking to do and how it's going to implement it. So really do like this project, and we've got coin market cap here. It's 4,541 ranking at the moment at 13. Or just over 13.5 cents, down 4.64%. Again, it looks like there's a lot of bots that are trading this. So make sure you put a limited order in if it's on an exchange. Really important, and get a good price. Don't put a market order in, because the bots might sort of increase the price as you put your order in, and you don't get as many coins as you would like. Do let me know what your thoughts and opinions are on Polyswarm and Meld. Moving on, NewNet. Now, I've talked about this one quite a lot. Again, I think this one's really good. I did get on this one, in the private sale just to be transparent with everybody. But you just have to sort of dig into the team, the technology, and what they're looking to do to get that understanding that this is, a really, really strong team. Great tech, and it's a fantastic use case. So it ticks all those boxes, which is why I invested early. So definitely take a look at this particular project. Take the time to look at the team and the white paper. It's a fantastic project. Currently at just over 5.5 cent, down 2.74%. Again, rank 4,366. The market cap is not accurate. I've spoke to the team and I've asked if they can perhaps get that updated. I think they're in talks with CoinMarketCap to resolve that. But ultimately, it's come down. I think it's a fantastic opportunity. You might get it even more of a discount potentially. But do let me know your thoughts and opinions on this project. Now, the next one, and these are all part of the same family, SingularityNet. Again, strong team, amazing tech, and AI, as a marketplace. It's really truly leveling the playing field for smaller companies and individuals looking to start up businesses. So yeah, a fantastic project, and I think AI, is going to be amazing in the future. So we have had 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 on the channel, so do check out the interview that we did with him. Again, NewNet, SingularityNet, they are moving over to Cardano because it is superior technology. Dr. 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘's words, not mine, so go check out that interview. It's fantastic. Ranked 360, I believe that is. Maybe I'm reading that wrong. But it's 12 cent 37, down 3.22% at the time of recording. Really like this project, expect it long term to do really well. Do let me know what your thoughts and opinions are in the comments below. Moving on to the fifth and final project, and that has to be 𝗕𝗓. I've got a reasonable, size position in SingularityDAO. The reason being, I think, with their Dynasets, it's going to outperform the market. And I think, in a bear market, that's going to be fantastic. And really looking forward to seeing the results. I have dropped $10,000 into one of the Dynasets. Not only that, they have a launch pad, great yield opportunities and stake opportunities with, good returns. So definitely worth checking it out. Currently down at less than $1 at 95.23, an absolute steal. This was, as high as $5 or $6, not so long ago, down 2.16%. Ranked 714. Now, a lot of people have concerns around the ranking aspect of some of these projects, and they say never to invest outside of the top 100 or the top 50. I'm not aligned to that. I think, you've got to get into these projects early. Now, I have mentioned in the past that 90% of all startups fail. So you've got to do your research, right? And not just FOMO in based on what an influencer's saying. You've got to look at the teams. You've got to look at the technology. You've got to look at the use case. You've got to look at like adoption curves and all of that sort of stuff. And for me, these projects fit all of that really nicely for the long term. So I'm happy, to have a position in all of these projects, and I am looking to grow that position over time. So this is definitely a long-term investment for me. Let me know what your thoughts and opinions are in the comments below. Really interested to get your views and opinions. And do let me know what projects you would have called out for a really long-term investment. Obviously, I'm staying away from from the really obvious ones like Cardano, Polkadot, Elrond, MTV, and those. I'm really sort of focusing on ones that we don't tend to talk about that often on the channel. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, mash up that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.